Nigerians. Retired General Ibrahim Babangida, a former military president, has tasked Nigerian leaders to exploit the gains of the 12 June 2023 presidential election towards deepening democracy in the country. Mr. Babangida spoke in Minna with the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, on Nigeria's democracy and the journey so far. The gains of June 12, 1993, the presidential election, have not been exploited by political leaders in succeeding elections in Nigeria. It was adjudged the freest and the fairest election in Nigeria, yet politicians have bluntly ignored that beauty. The beauty of credible elections. Remember, it was an election. Nigerians come out in March to choose their leaders, irrespective of their cultural, their traditional, and their religious affiliations, he said. The former president, who spoke through its media aide, Kasim, said that although Nigerians' democracy had recorded some growth, there were still many grounds to be covered. There is tawdry in politics in Nigeria, too many litigations in Nigeria, too many issues that transparent elections had to have addressed, he said. The former head of state, Babangida, decried increasing voter apathy in Nigeria's election, attributing it to insecurity by the leaders, resulting in a lack of trust by the electorate. June 12 should naturally encourage more voters to endorse democracy and the election, but the turnout during our election is gradually declining. Right now, there is voter apathy. That is the more reason why something must be done to ensure mass participation in election, he said. He said that the country's democracy has gotten more advanced with some achievements, urging Nigerian politicians to work towards making it better. Nigeria's democracy is getting more and more older. Democracy has come to stay, but despite these imperfections, we can still get our acts together to correct some of the issues and continue on that trajectory. It is a learning cave and a work in progress. Our leaders must continue to invest their time, their energy and resources to deepen democracy and sustain democratic deals, he said. Now report that the Supreme Military Council, under the leadership of Mr. Babangida, annulled the June 12, 1993 presidential election, adjourned to be the freest and the fairest in the country. Hey, Nigerians, what's your take on this? And Nigerians have this to say. I have seen so many elections in Nigeria. I can say the 2023 election seeks to be the freest and all follows by the June 12. Can fact ever get more twisted than this? So far, so good. We remember Babangida for his master game against Yoruba history, and God will judge him. History will also judge those that rigged the 2023 election, and karma will destroy them and those who, after knowing the truth, still support them out of tribalism and selfishness. Femi, join me in saying a big amen. Reactions are getting tough. Is this man still alive? Someone asks. Find out from the governor of Niger State. His state is being occupied by ISWAP terrorists. The evil that people do will remain with them forever. Yes, so he said. No moral justification for IBB to comment about the electoral process in Nigeria. Prosperity will judge him. annulling June 12 elections. Sadly, you have no moral justification to judge him. Either the election was rigged, and that was what IBB is saying. We need transparency in our electoral system. IBB is just like any other these people, like Tinubu in Nigeria. One of the originator of bad history of government in Nigeria is still here. IBB has no conscience because he nullified the best election by the world, and yet he is still talking about politics. You paid negative contribution to democracy in Nigeria. Shame on you for not restaining Babangida for making these statements, but for also being the vehicle used in robbing this in us. Haba, Babangida, why passing the buck? Be courageous to accept your roles, your actions, inactions. Remember, you will account your stewardship before on the judgment day. The effect of this and the dilemma is really telling on Nigerians. IBB is weak. So you is the freest and the fairest election. Then you annoy okay, why annoyment? Your time, okay, I can't really get this. Okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. You recall what happened during June 12th election in 1993. Like I always say, that 2023 general election will remain in the minds of people even for decades. The next generation will still talk about it, just like as Nigerians are still talking about June 12th election. That is the truth. So guys, let's quickly hear from you. What's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you for this coming out here. God bless you. Bye for now.